Hello, Knight here. Welcome back to my Empire Total War campaign. We're playing as the Spanish Republic. I just noticed we need to do quite a lot of upgrading actually. So I'm just going to zoom through and do that. Just talk you through what's happening. We're still at war with the Russians, the Prussians and the Swedes. The Prussians are down to one territory. We need to really destroy them, I think, this turn. If we can. I think I've actually replenished all my armies at the moment. They're all being replenished or waiting for reinforcements. I'll just quickly go through this. I think the thing to do, we've got the Swedes to our north and also some Russian territories in Norway that we need to destroy and take before we can move into Russian heartland. We don't want to leave the forces on our northern flank. Strategically, it's not a very good idea to do that. It just makes sense to clear out our northern flank before we do any advancing. It's going to pretty much clean us out, I think, this, because we're now up to the top level of the research tree, so we're now progressing into things that cost a lot of money to build up. But of course they equally give you a lot of money as well, so that's pretty good. We need some more advances to get these mills up to powerloom before we can get to the next level. These will certainly give us quite a lot of cash, that's the idea. So I think initially we'll go and destroy the Prussians. They have one territory, I think, in Vilnius. Once that's gone, we'll maybe have a northern campaign against the Russians in Norway and try and destroy the Swedes. We're doing this a lot as well because pretty soon trade is going to disappear. We're not going to have many people to trade with. Certainly nobody in Europe will trade with us now. They're all at war with us. Might need to save some cash to replenish my armies if we're going to attack Prussia. Actually, we can afford to do that. That will improve the happiness of people. Getting fairly close to my limit now. I want to keep 10,000 back for replenishing troops. Excuse me. Yeah, pretty much there. I think I'm going to have to stop now. We're going to keep that money now for the rest of our advances. So we lost Riga in the previous turn. I always forget how powerful the Russian armies are. Let's press the space bar and see what happens here. Okay, that is fairly close. Continue the siege. Let's move this army up to support. We're going to continue the siege for the moment. That's an auto-resolve, I think, that one. But we need to move up to here. These guys here. These guys are going to move north to here. Probably need to keep that army there, actually. We need to attack these guys as well, presumably. Maybe with this new army? Okay, well, it's going to be this army. And we need more infantry, I think. 4 more infantry, I think we want to recruit here. Turns out we can't actually recruit infantry here, we have to recruit them here. Yeah, so this will be a full stack. So they'll take on them. These guys are replenishing, I'm sure. They can move up to... Just keep them by Poland at the moment. This army is going to attack these guys. Right. So we're okay with our border against the Ottomans. There's no real danger here at all from the Ottomans. They seem to be their troops seem to be elsewhere. Although I don't know, the war Russia seems a bit weird that seems to be a problem for them. We're going to throw this guy into here. We're going to. These guys took quite a hit. I think we can definitely afford to besiege this guy. And continue the siege. That was silly really what I did there, because it still used up the move. Okay, so we're going to take those out. Take those guys out. This guy's going to move in here. Spire's going to go through here to try and see if there's anything coming. Have a look at down here, see if there's anything in Moldavia. Not sure whether we can move these guys out. I suspect not. No, it's only on 0 at the moment. That's even with the -2. So we're not going to be able to do much there until we've done things like this Jesuit college and upgrade this this here to a coaching inn. Do I need that guy there? I don't think I do. Oh, maybe I do. Okay, right, that's done. I've got to start putting together an army to take out these northern guys. Again, this is not fantastic in terms of its... Oh, it's just about under control. That's good. That's good. So we've got an army here. That's the first of our armies. Now we're going to... I think I'm going to take out Tristania first, the Norwegian area. But initially, let's just... I think we are going to auto-resolve this, I think. Wow, there's a lot of troops to the north. We definitely need to take this. Ooh, 1800. That's probably more than we needed to actually do there. I have to stop building some stuff because I think we're going to run out of cash to replenish these guys. Yeah, we're going to need more cash than that to replenish these guys, so I'm going to have to stop building some stuff. We will come back to this. We will come back and replenish these guys. That's a good army. Look at these. Some of these guys got 6 or 7. Okay. So let's replenish this guy. Let's replenish this guy. Wow. Okay. Right. This army here. We're going to have to fight this because you'll find that they'll run away. We won't be able to... They'll just keep running away from us and we'll end up chasing them all the way through the field. A swift drink. Okay. Gave us the advantage here, I think, but that should always be the case. I never like to be tactically outnumbered or have poor troops against the enemy. We should always be able to control the kind of battles that we're having. As long as you keep the initiative and keep pushing on. Oh, it's rather snowy. Rather a weird artillery group here. We're going to have to advance towards them, I think. We're going to divide our forces into 2, our cavalry forces. This has been going on since Roman times, or probably even before then. Infantry in the centre, cavalry on the wings. Might be interesting one day to do the reverse, put the infantry on the wings and put the cavalry in the centre. These guys will stay as a reserve. Russian troops have always surprised me in their ability to sustain battles. They seem to be very good at melee. Right, so what's he doing? Let's move here. Oh gosh, got a bit of a problem with the terrain. Really want to hit his guard regiments if possible. I mean, obviously they've got more men than us. They have quite big. Should I not deploy these guys? And they should be firing. There we go. Right, let's bring up the reserve brigade. Centre, so it can deploy to either flank. I think I'm going to slightly alter. Yeah, we don't need to be too close, just enough to fire on them. What's going on? Are they doing strange stuff? This is to cover the advance of my guys. Okay, this is going okay. These grenadiers. I'm sure I clicked on these guys to attack. .300 against 180. May not go too well actually. Okay, so the cavalry are literally going to go along the flank. Hit the next unit. These guys into melee and advance. Let's pull out of here and deal with them. Okay, it's going on okay. Wow, he had some troops a long way back, didn't he? Okay, these guys are going to advance. Okay. These guys are going to charge. Okay, and one of these guys are going to advance as well. They're not actually running away, are they, those guys? Need to bring my troops up. Throw the guards in. This is all going very well actually. Let's turn off the artillery unless it wants to kill some of my own men. Let's throw the cavalry in. Right, okay, it's okay on that flank. Things are going okay on that flank. Let's move the guys over. Some Cossacks there that may be able to escape, so we're going to try and do that. Get these guys to chase after them. The main aim here is to make sure not too many of them escape. 16, 32. That's a little bit worrying. Let's go after them. Yeah, this may go for us. I'm not quite sure. We'll have to see, because if they manage to escape from us, we're in real trouble. We're going to have to chase after them. That's what basically going to happen, and then they'll be behind our lines, and they'll do damage to equipment and stuff. So it's a bit of a pain. Winning slightly. Well, let's change that. Let's put this regiment over here as well. Colonial. Yeah, they're going. That's fine. I think we're done. I think they're kind of off the battlefield, really, some of these regiments. Let's continue and fast forward. Hopefully we can finish these guys off then. Oh gosh, we need to put some cuirassiers after these guys. 182 of them. Yeah, not an easy victory. We lost a lot. If you look at the numbers on my regiments, they've gone down quite a lot. I'd say the Russians I always forget how good the Russians are. Their regiments are bigger than ours, and 338 normally I think is their kind of level of units. 100 men more, so about a third more men. Once you get through upgrades and things, you're into a difficult battle. Okay, we're almost there. I think there's one more unit over here that hasn't quite left the battlefield. Let's see if we can make sure we kill these guys. And they're gone. They're off the just one guy here. Two guys. The whole regiment's watching whilst these two guys fight. Okay, fine. Single combat. We're going back to Saxon times. Good. So I think that's the end of that group. I hope. Let's tick, click, and hope so. Oh no. Oh my god. I don't think this army can replenish completely. What's 3,000? So we need to do this. It's going to need quite a lot to bring it up to strength again. And I don't think I can hit these guys, to be honest. So they could go here or here. It's a real pain once they get behind your lines. Oh, we might be able to pen out over there and kill them. See what happens. Yeah, we got them that time. That's good. Let's go back to here. Let's go back to here. And we need to... It says we don't need any replenishment, but I don't believe that. We're going to just check it out. Sorry about this. Just want to make sure that we're completely replenished because the Russians are coming. You can see just taking out that army that was just about the same size as ours, how the losses mount up. Right, let's see how much this is going to cost. 4759, that's all our cash gone. Okay, right, so we're okay now. We've got this territory. We've got to be quite careful here because the Russians could come and attack us again. I think we need to be in a fortress. That'll give us the best chance of surviving, because we've taken quite a lot of hits, and we noticed with what happened up here, we actually lost this territory to the Russians. I think were we gonna auto-resolve this? Let's have a look. Don't think we were. 3,000, 2-to-1. No, okay, we'll wait for. I think I want another army. This army here. Well, actually, they're going to attack here, aren't they? First. Oh God, this will be so expensive. We'll lose hundreds. We've got to fight it. Sorry, we'll lose hundreds. We'll lose like 600, and the guy might actually survive. So we've got to take him out. Sorry about this. Whole army fighting one regiment. It's the vagaries of the auto-resolve system. It's not my fault. I'll try and keep it in fast mode, so we go through it quite quickly. And then that army will come down, and we'll have 3 armies to attack that besieged fortress. Okay, things are going okay. I think the campaign's progressing. We're not in any trouble at all. Let's have a look, see if we can do it with artillery and our... Are we getting closer to this guy? Probably not. Okay. Just throw the cav at them. Where's the quickest route in? Probably not through the... Let's go through this area here. Well, they're not moving. There we go. Is he out of range? He might be. He might have moved out of range. Oh, no, not yet. These are foot guards, so they're pretty good. Is he moving out of range? I think he probably will do. Let's go for this. And let's turn off the artillery. Let's continue. Oh my God, they stopped. Go after him. No, come on. It's weird, they just don't seem to want to attack. That was so weird. Three, 2, 1. There we go. Heroic victory. Wow. Good. This army will now move up, as I said, to support the other 2. We've got another army coming through Transylvania. Do we need to? We might need to. Okay, let's move up to here. Yeah, we can't do much more there. I think that's the end of the turn, to be honest. I don't think there's anything else we want to do. Let's have a look at some of our fleets. So we've got a fleet here. Pretty certain that we've damaged this already, but let's go in there and just make sure. Yeah, it's got nothing in it at all. We'll come back and let them continue to repair it. Got another fleet here. Got to be aware that at some stage the Ottomans will attack us. They're not allied with us anymore. Wondering about where my spies are. Do we need to do anything more with the spies? Nope, I don't think so. If I had more cash, I think I would build another army here. We're going to need 3 armies, I think, to take out these areas. Got a fleet over here, I think. A couple more ships we need. Let's put that one and that one in here. We are building some more ships in Portsmouth. We're just going to move up our naval power to here. So maybe to here. So we've got 2 fleets here, plus another one here building. We've got 2 fleets in the Mediterranean. That's fine. Government. Yeah, I think that we've had to do this because we've got so many research facilities in Spain. It's causing disruption. This is a little bit poor, but alright, we'll keep that and we'll maybe try and swap this guy out next turn. Or do we do it now? Do it now. Let's keep things crossed. More than 4 stars. 4 stars. We didn't get anything out of that. In fact, we may even get less. Let's go to North America because that may have had an effect. Policies. Let's have a look. Might be able to put this into payment actually. Indeed we can. Benefits of a Republican government, you see. Everyone's happy. Right, so we've got an army here ready to take out this territory, the Ottomans. They don't seem to be building anything. We've got a single army here in New York. That army is to do the business. If anyone tries to land, we can immediately send that army to attack. And we have nothing in India at the moment, although the Kandy is actually possible. Ceylon is possible to take because it's owned by rebels, not the Mughals. Anyway, I'm going to end the turn and we'll see what the enemy do. Should have all our armies back up to strength in the next turn. End turns don't take quite so long now because obviously there's fewer countries around. Ah, I did think they'd do that. Right, okay, so we can't retreat, so we're going to have to fight this. So it's 50-50. We've only got 1 piece of artillery, which is not good. This is going to be a tough battle. If he sends in a second army, we're going to lose. If he attacks us with a second army, I don't think that we can sustain two battles against full stack Russian armies. But initially we should be okay, we should be able to destroy them. We'll try and use our cavalry to the maximum eventually, hammer and anvil the guys. We can maybe use our cavalry to take out his cavalry, then his artillery. And then once we've done that we can then attack his guys in the rear once they're pinned against our units. Yeah, I think Russia's going to be a tough nut. Tough nut to crack, I think. We've got a town, so we can make use of that. The way you can make use of it is to disrupt his... not going to be able to do this very easily, so we're going to... We can. Going to make use of the town as much as possible. That'll negate his artillery, and also his cavalry. Cavalry don't do well inside a town. Be slightly uphill, so they'll be firing into the hill rather than the enemy. Gonna keep these guys as a reserve. We'll just keep them fairly central if we can. Gosh, this terrain is not good for us actually. And then we'll try and find out what happens when they come through the town. Cavalry are all going to go on one wing over here. Where's my general? Let's put him here. Find a building. Let's go for this. Oof, there's a lot of them. Okay, so we're going to throw our cavalry out over here to begin with. See this gully over here? We're going to try and come around behind if we can. We need a reserve over here in the cemetery and the church. And we'll have a reserve over here as well. I think he's going to come straight through the town for us. That's his artillery firing. Gosh, they've certainly got our range. Got his dragoons coming over. Some hussars. These are heavy cavalry we've got, so should be fine. Especially as it looks as if their guys are going to get ahead of themselves. Support our guys. Should be fine. These dragoons are going to be a bit of a pain, although they've actually dismounted, which is like nuts. Not going to leave our cavalry in for very long. Once they're gone, we're going to run. They're gone. This should be alright actually. He hasn't got particularly good quality troops. Certainly over on this flank. Hussars, okay. Pretty slightly, let's alter that. Send these guys in. Being shot at now by guys, so that's not good. I'm going to try and get his artillery if we can. Right, we need to... No, that's no good. We need to... This militia... Oh, let's fire on these guys. These guys are just standing there. Why aren't they attacking? Okay, it's no use being passive. I think we need to move these guys up. Have they gone yet? Okay. It's not going so well on this flank. I've neglected this flank. we need to do is move up, guys. Second line, we need a second line along here. Okay, we're going to go for these General's Bodyguard, Horse Artillery and these guys. Okay, pushing the centre. Yeah, it's not really happening for us over here. Okay, so over on that flank we're not done so well. Right, in theory this should be over quite quickly. We can maybe bring the cavalry down onto their flank. Got to worry about these two regiments behind us. Gonna have to take these guys out, I think. Let's concentrate against this regiment and let these guys just try and survive if they can. This regiment has done really well holding these guys off. Now it's gone. Let's run and get into position. How's this going? Why, but for some reason they're just not doing as they're told, these cavalry. All the cavalry are supposed to be attacking this guy. Start hitting these guys, I think. It's probably going to go after my artillery. We'll see. Remember, he could actually attack us with a second unit, second army, so that would not be good for us. But they're both losing, but only losing slightly. So we've got two regiments here. Form up square, see if we can resist them. These guys. Losing slightly. These guys can actually take these guys in the flank. Right, that should go a bit better for us actually. Fairly confident we're going to win this battle. It'll be the second battle if he decides to attack us again that we're going to have trouble with. Yeah, that was it. We're fine now, I think. These guys are almost gone, so we're going to try and melee those guys. They're nearly gone. Let's throw the general in at this stage. Okay, this should be okay now. Well, my artillery's still fine. I think we're going to have to saddle it up, to be honest. It's actually attacking my own men. 153. Actually, are we going to win this? 45, 22, 45, 80, 22. Yeah, we're fine. We outnumber about 2 to 1, 3 to 1. These guys front and rear. Under 66, 36. If we get the general, that could do it for us. Still only losing slightly. That's an elite unit, that regiment. So. Make sure we destroy these completely. Right, okay. Right, let's fast forward, see if he attacks us again. If he attacks a second time, you see this army is very depleted. I think I've got to treat the Russians with much more respect than I'm used to treating other European countries' armies, because they are very good. Let's just make sure we do this okay. Let's find the cavalry. Oh no, 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 don't fire, don't fire. Who's firing? Nobody fire. Right, fast forward. One guy. We're going to have trouble destroying one guy. 49 of them. One of those guys. It's always difficult to kill these single guys off. 37, that's not good. It'd be a shame if we lose this army. You can see it's got a great deal of experience. Lots of chevrons amongst the infantry. So it will be a pain if the Russians attack a second time. Can maybe swap this army out and shuffle the other armies forwards. So it manages to replenish. We'll have to see. Let's see what happens now. See whether they attack us again. You might have pushed too far. The temptation to destroy the Prussians was a bit too... well, it was too tempting, really. Okay. Okay, he's raiding. I'm happy with that. He can raid as much as he likes. Okay, well, that wasn't too much of a counter-attack, was it? That was fine. Now there's no Prussians. Wedge formation, that's not a particularly fantastic thing to go for, I don't think. Let's go for light infantry doctrine. I think that would be best. Just looking at what else we're actually doing. Recruitment report. That's mainly ships, isn't it? Construction. New port emerges. New port emerges. Wow, got lots of seaports emerging. Troops gathered. Well, these are all good actually. Oh no, this is not. -1 to morale. Well, he's got -1, but then +4. Hero of the army. That's good. New town. And finally a new town. Right, okay, let's upgrade this. Right, so I think the first thing I need to do, I think we do need another army, I think. Or actually, do we? I don't. Let's have a look. Let's have a look what's in Christiania. I can't believe he's got much up there, to be honest. Let's have a look. In fact, it looks as if he's got nothing. Okay, so we'll take Christiania. We need to build some more guys. It's maybe going to take a couple of turns to get that sorted. Still replenishing. Yeah, we need to. These armies are very depleted, so we need to make sure we replace these with this army that is in complete. We can't actually get all the way to here, which is a bit of a pain. What to do? Well, I think you've got to throw troops forward, so you can't not keep attacking. Let's replenish this army. Raggedy flag. Who is it? Oh, it's this guy. Still replenishing. Still got one to move down here. So we've got 3 armies here. We're not really drawing in any other troops. That was the aim of this, to actually draw in some more troops. There's nothing really coming down from the south here. So look down here. Well, that's ready for grabbing, I think. That'll be okay the next turn. So we'll come through and attack here. What I'd like to do is move this army out, but maybe in another turn or so. Yeah, it's not going to be any time soon that we can actually do something there. This army definitely needs to move forwards. We know that. We need to attack here. And again, we're going to have to fight this, unfortunately. Excuse me. Yeah, I mean, the only thing about the Russians, they tend to feed troops through in piecemeal because they're coming such long distances from their recruiting sites in Moscow and places like St. Petersburg. They come through in dribs and drabs, so you can often pick off their army. They don't tend to wait in a kind of a collection area, form up a whole stack, then come forwards. They tend to feed armies through. So there is that to it, that we can defeat them piecemeal as they begin to arrive. It shouldn't take too long because we've got a fantastic group of artillery, although we find the Russian terrain not particularly helpful, to be honest. Okay, that's fine. Artillery in centre, infantry line, cavalry on the flanks. Okay, let's see what we can do here. I'll move through this woodland. Unfortunately, I think he's in the woodland as well. Oh no, he's not. Countercharge his cavalry unit here. I have to move forwards, I think, because he's actually in this woodland. Pretty certain. There's only 21 of those guys. Move forwards. I'm sure he's in the one. We're attacking uphill through woodland, but that will be fine. These guys are still forming, so let's get down that hill. Charge downhill, guys. These are kind of like, well, peasants, really. Artillery's doing very well. I think there must be infantry amongst here, surely. I'm trying to get a feel for where they are, to be honest. Let's continue to move forwards. Once you get them to deploy. They're almost gone, those guys. Continue. Yeah, they're gone. They're on their way. Throw the cavalry in, because once the infantry is beginning to deploy, we don't want them firing unopposed from our guys. This should all be over quite quickly now. Let's fast forward. .23. They may survive, actually, that unit. That one definitely will not. The cavalry have caught up to them. Okay, he's across the border now. Right, okay, let's see if we got rid of these guys. Yeah, they're gone. Right. Looking at this, you can actually maybe take that. Another stack coming down. Wow, we lost 800.
Soldados, adelante. Listos y a la espera de órdenes.
Right, so these guys need to replenish basically. So we've got 3 armies coming down here, plus the army that's coming through this gap here to attack, so that'll be 4 armies to hold there. We need to move this guy up. Don't really know what to do there, to be honest. With this army, that's what I'm talking about.
Soldados, adelante. Señor. Tropas, adelante.
Okay, well, I'm reasonably happy with that. Okay, so I need to replenish all these armies. Let's do that first, I think. Should have really raided that before we come. Mind you, we're going to take it shortly, so maybe raiding it isn't a good idea. You know, destroying it. So we basically need a turn where they don't attack us, which is not going to happen, I don't think, now. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 armies, 5 armies coming forwards to attack the Russians up here. That should be enough to do the business. I'd like to strategically outflank them and take St. Petersburg, and then that gives you a run down from St. Petersburg to Moscow. But I just don't have the resources at the moment. Maybe we'll have a look at building another army here. Is there any more guys we can build? Might be some more actually. No, not decent troops, so we're not going to... Oh, here we can build some decent troops. So what have we got? Got 5 infantry, 9 infantry. Don't want those. These. 4 cavalry, that's 14. Maybe artillery, you know. That's the artillery that we need for this army. And obviously a general. It's artillery. Yeah, it's a little bit top heavy on artillery, I think. That's better. That's a better mix. Okay, so there's another stack forming up. We're about to attack here. And then we'll move down from here with this stack and this stack plus the other stack, 3 stacks, to attack Stockholm. And Arbo, I think, we'll do the 2 at the same time. We've got 2 fleets there, we can do that. In the meantime, let's go through and improve our economy. Just try and whiz through this quickly. We have spent a previous turn doing this as well, so it shouldn't take too long. Whoops. Can't afford to repair that, I don't think, because this guy's just going to raid it again. Okay, so we're in North America now. Probably I do want to actually do these. Gold and silver mine. Makes sense to do that. I'm not worried about the plantations, etc. That's not an issue for me at all. Just do this as well. Certainly things like silver mines, gold mines, we really need to do. Anything that's kind of trade related is not really a priority for me. So in farms is they need food, silver mining. Maybe have a look at ports and then political buildings after this. I will actually, when I've got enough cash, I will actually do the plantations, because we're still trading with the Marathas. The Mughals rather, not the Marathas. Okay, so we've run out of cash basically, so it's no use flipping through the rest. Okay, nothing seems to have happened with the old... yeah. With the Mughals that were down here. I don't know if they're still sitting there, they might be. We got our ships yet? Did we actually get our fleet? Maybe is it... yes, okay, so we've now got these guys. Can't do any more naval recruitment, but that's quite a formidable fleet in itself, so we're going to take these guys out. Put that guy there. Come up to here.
Órdenes recibidas y entendidas. A la espera de órdenes.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll move this army on to attack here in the next turn. Yeah, I think we need to end the turn, I think. Can I move these guys out? I don't think I can actually. I think that Poland will become... yeah, I think it will end up revolting. So we've got a few dribs and drabs around here that are not really... This is a stack, but it has a raggedy flag, and I think maybe we might be able to move on to Riga and Estonia. Once these guys are up to strength, let's end the turn. That's fine. Honestly, raiding is fine if they just keep doing that. They've actually moved out of Riga and Estonia, so we can probably go up and take those. I think the Mughals are at war with the Russians, so they don't seem to be having much effect on them at the moment. It's only 1734, so we've got loads of time, loads and loads. Let's get this missionary out. Sorry, I just saw that. So he wants to move into here. Or here. Sorry about this, I'm just doing some random upgrading. Anyway, let's have a look. Workers on strike in Transylvania. But they're not anymore, that's fine. Right, so he's trying to move troops in now, so the next battlefield is going to be around here, I think. We're actually getting some Turkish forces turning up now. Written report. It's all ready for another army so we can attack. Construction report, workers on strike. Mysore, so that means that the Mughals have taken that out. I assume that's what it means. Let's have a look. They just decided to snap it up. Indeed they did. Okay, so what can we recruit here? Is there anything more interesting we can recruit? Maybe. They just don't have very good stats, these Irish brigades. They're interesting, but not very good. Alright, we'll get one of those. Certainly want one of those. Going to form up another army here, actually, in Spain. Right, so how are we doing now with Catholicism over here? 39, 70, 77, so it's gradually working its magic. 29, that's not so good. Okay, let's get to a port.
Adelante, por la corona y la nación. Adelante, en marcha. Soldados, adelante, en marcha. A la espera de la izquierda. En marcha. Vamos. En marcha. Vamos. Adelante.
Okay, so let's get a general. And can we move these guys up? I don't think they can now.
Preparados.
Okay, so maybe we can do this.
¿Cuál es la orden?
Do this.
¿Qué ordena,
On
capitán?
board.
Señor, adelante. Preparados. En
¿Alguna
marcha.
orden?
Preparados. Señor, damos órdenes.
Yeah, we'll go here again with the fleet. Right. Oh, did they get on board the ship?
Soldados, adelante.
What the hell is going on here?
Espera.
Marcha.
Anyway. Just looking at the artillery. I think he made me one more artillery. Okay. That was weird. They actually got on board the ship.
¡Levemos
Strange.
anclas!
Humilde servidor. Señor,
Just carry on recruiting, I think. Okay. Let's see if we can just get this to surrender.
listos para la batalla.
Should do. There we go. He's got an army up here, which is interesting. Quite a big army, actually, and decent troops. So maybe we can't run away from this. Not straight away, anyway. It's now our port. He's got stacks that are in like really poor positions in terms of in terms of the battlefield. Over here, he's got a lot of Swedish troops that are allies, so we're going to need. I think we are going to need 3 stacks. But we've got time, I think, given the fact that these troops are way up here, to make our way across, I think.
Listos y a la espera de órdenes.
No, we can't move out of there straight away. I was wondering if we could start moving, but I
Preparados.
think maybe we'll just have to wait. Up to strength, yes. Let's move up to here.
Preparados para la batalla. A asediarlos. Se
Besiege.
esconden bajo las faldas de sus mujeres.
Wow,
A la
that was not
orden.
good. Still got 2 stacks here, well, stack and a half. That'll be quite difficult to defeat.
Listos y a la espera de órdenes.
Got to stay here, really, I think. Could take out here. I think we need some more troops. Let's go for that first. Right, okay, I'm getting a little bit worried. We're pushing too far ahead here, but not taking out these flank forces, Swedish forces, so we're going to have to maybe do that. What's he got here in terms of fleet? If we destroy this, then it means that Okay, well I think we'll fight this in the next episode. There's not much for us to worry about. We can send these guys trading once we capture them. Yeah, okay, we'll fight this in the next episode. I think we're around about an hour. Thanks for your time watching. I hope you're enjoying the progress of the Spanish Republic. And I'll be speaking to you very soon. Each Friday is an episode of Spain, if you want to put that in your diaries. If you want to watch that. And we'll be speaking to you very soon. Take care. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye.